right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon. We're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to talk about City Cinderella. Oh, excuse me, child. I was having a light beverage. Okay, so this weekend was a weekend about concerts for me. The girls popped out. Nicki Minaj popped out. JT popped out. And so I got the luxury of seeing both. All right. So Sunday, I actually was not going to the JT concert. I'm not going to hold you. Because I felt like, girl, I just wasn't going to go. I ain't going to lie. I was like, girl, it's going to be hot in there. I'm going to be sticky. I'm going to be sweating. It's going to be a mess, girl. It's, I'm not going to have no VIP. I don't know what it's going to really give. And I just feel like the girls are just going to be all on top of me, crammed. And I don't like being crammed and smashed and all of that stuff. So I was like, girl, I'm probably not gonna go. But my boy hit me. He like, I got 2 tickets. Let's go to JT. And I'm like, okay, well, if I don't gotta pay for the tickets, then I will go. He's like, all right, I'm gonna buy some bottles. I'm gonna come to the studio. We're gonna vibe out, and then we're gonna hit the stage. She's supposed to hit the stage at like 9. We're gonna get there around like 8:30. Boom. I'm like, okay, all right. I was like, well, I'm not really doing a lot of dressing up. To me, I feel like the JT is giving like an underground. It's a smaller set. It was at the Novo, and I feel like it's giving an all black set. And they're like, yeah, that's the vibe. So I'm like, all right, cool. So it could be real chill. And plus, from the night before, I was a little hungover from Gag City. And so, anyway, we end up getting here and getting ready, to go to the Novo to go see the City Cinderella. So boom. We get there, getting an Uber, we get there. And it's just what I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was easy to get in, it was cool, but baby, the was out. And I'm not talking about like boys like me. I'm just saying like it was given Compton, it was given Inglewood, it was given the gays, it was given the ratchet fish, it was given the hoof eggs, and it was given the trans girl. It was given hood, okay? It was a hood affair. And I'm not going to hold you. I loved every minute of it. I don't know who her DJ is, but that fat motherfucker had that motherfucker rocking. That is from the minute we walked in. That motherfucker was knocking. Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, I went immediately to the bar. Okay. Well, first I did a little outfit check. Then I went to the bar, got my drinks. It was a lot of people there, but they weren't really on top of me. I wasn't aggravated at all. We was in here turning up. I was like, I'm actually cool in the back by the bar. But let me go pop my head around the corner and just kind of see what other angles I can get. And so they had like a center, like the pit. Where the people stand, and it's like it was standing room for the most part. They had the balcony where you can go upstairs, but we didn't have tickets for that. And honestly, now I'm glad that we did not have the balcony standing, because sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I know a lot of the girls love to give like a VIP experience or like a secluded experience, or like, everybody can't get here. But sometimes that general public, that general admission experience goes crazy, because when you be all in them VIPs and you be in them sections, sometimes you just looking at everybody else and then hoping that, feeling fab. But the regular people be having a blast, not even thinking about you. So girl, and you really be in them sections bored as hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we didn't do the whole upstairs type thing. So my boy was like, oh, we got a wristband for the pit. So you actually had to get a wristband for the pit, which was good because everybody didn't pay for the pit, which meant there was still space. So boom, we go to the pit, whatever. JT was a little late. I don't remember what time she even got on. She got on at probably like maybe 10:30. That's what I'm lying. Because I think we was out of there by 10:30. I think she may have got there maybe about 9:45. I don't know. It wasn't, she was a little late, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter because that thing was rocking. That DJ had it turned up. I did not stop dancing at all. We was lit in that, okay? JT's concert had the girls rocking, okay? And I'll be honest, and y'all know Ice is my girl, but comparable to Ice, and I went to Bia's concert at the Novu. I think Ice's was at the Palladium. Same style venue, same space, a little bit. JT's was way better. I'll say this. Well, before I get into that. So it's rocking. We going crazy. Now, it felt like a family affair meetup. Like, all the boys was there. All the girls was there. I was taking pictures. It was just like, it felt like the party. Everybody was there. So then in walks JT, looking stunning, looking like the Cinderella. Everybody goes up, okay? She starts banging out her hits, okay? And she starts with JT coming. Baby, JT coming. Baby, we was turned up from the balcony to the floor to the bar. We was wow. I mean, hard. Like, so hard I couldn't even really get all the video. Like, like that felt like a party. And it was like back-to-back bangers. You like, damn, JT got some hitters. She got some hitters, and you could just genuinely tell she had a great, she had a great catalog, and people was having a great time. The energy in that room, I can tell that right now, JT is in a very special place in her career. Right now, she can do no wrong. Everybody wants her to win. Now, I seen QC, her team, they was actually right behind me watching Onward. They were kind of they weren't up in the VIP. I seen them. I looked. I was like, okay, let me see, and I could see them looking at the crowd, looking at the engagement. So I'm peeping the whole thing. Everybody is turned up, having a great time. JT is doing a great job performing. One thing about her, though, she doesn't do much. She doesn't do much, but the catalog is good enough where she doesn't have to do that much. And she has a fan base of people that love JT music. And outside of JT, they love Jatavia. They want her to win. Right now, JT is in a special place because I feel like her fans really love her. Like, she is building her fan base in a diehard. And her fans definitely have an aesthetic. JT brings the hood bitches out, the hood gays out. Like, it's your hood tee. But but that hood tee, that's that where you can, you turn up, baby, okay? Because at first I was like, girl, this is going to be a little hood for me. I don't know if I'm really going to like it, girl. I just came from Gag City. I was feeling like a little pop star, superstar, RuPaul Drag Race. But, girl, we went to the hood. And, baby, let me tell you something. In the hood, it was knocking. They had, girl, I'm telling you, baby, everybody was in there getting their life. Motherfuckers was in there sweating. They was smoking down. It was a vibe. It was my kind of party, no shade. No shade. I actually had a good time. Now, JT, her performance, she don't give much. But, like, again, she don't have to. She did the rap cam. Terrible job on the rap cam. I think she was pleasantly surprised by the amount of black people that showed up in LA and because, she talked about on the mic how LA don't really be showing no love, and it's just kind of like, it's a dry energy. But no, the blacks came out for her. Her girls came out, her boys came out, her gays came out, her trans girls came out. The girls came out for JT, and they was having a good time. She has a fan base. Now, I do think in order for her to get bigger, she's going to have to broaden her fan base outside of just black people. There was some white people there. There was a white girl that came, white boy and white girl that came up there and did the rap cam. One of the white boys did an amazing job. But, we're going to have to get a little bit more commercial with it. But right now, she's doing her thing. And the people are eating her up. The people are loving it. And I've been to Bia's concert. Bia's concert, you can still see the floor at the Novu, and Bia was headlining the tour. And she had Lakia on the docket, and she had Libra Jolie on the docket. But Bia's from LA. Bia's concert was an absolute snooze fest, and I'm just keeping them 100. Boring. It was not packed. People weren't excited. It just was like, okay. So that was that. I went to Ice Spice. Ice Spice kind of felt like people were going not really for the music. They were going for, oh, it's something to do tonight, and I'm going to go see Ice Spice. More for themselves in the moment of like, I went to the Ice Spice concert because Ice Spice is a popular name. Not because I really love Ice Spice songs, because even in the crowd, people weren't really dancing, people weren't really singing. The energy was totally different. JT, they didn't care about themselves per se. They was there to rap cam. They was there to JT coming. They was there to go sideways. Okay? They was there to no bars. They was there to act up. They was there to dance on the... I mean, they was really there. They was there for the first day out. The girls was outside for JT, and they was wanting to celebrate her, and they was turned up. They was lit. It wasn't like nobody was just standing around, and if they were just vibing out. Like, people genuinely had a good time there. They had a lot of fun there. If I will call out one thing, I don't know if there was an outfit malfunction. I don't know if it was or she just needed a water break, but she was gone for like 5 minutes. She took a break off the stage. I wouldn't have minded that, because I think she did like kind of 2 breaks, but then there was a break that felt a little bit longer. So she took a break off the stage. Then she came back with the same outfit on. So I'm just like, girl, if you're going to take an extended break, girl, you got to come back with something new. She came back and was looking the same. So I didn't like that part, because I feel like, girl, if you're going to take a break, then you got to come back and give us a new reveal. And then 2, then she kind of came back and did like a slower song. So it's like, and then you also had the rap cam, which she still rapped it, but you had slower moments where you weren't performing. And also, JT is not really a performer. So in my opinion, you ain't doing that much for you to take a extended break, if you get what I mean. Like, you can have a water bottle on the stage and keep going. Like, it ain't like you really dancing and throwing weird. Like, you being the pretty girl, you Cinderella up there. So you walking and throwing the mic and doing that. Like, you doing a little whine here and there, but you ain't out there. JT coming, JT coming, JT. Like, it's not giving that. So why are you tired? If I actually had a critique, you feel me? But outside of that, she looked amazing. The one outfit she did have was beautiful. Her hair was amazing. The crowd loved her. And I like her little cheat sheet. They have on the prompter in the back the words. So if you don't know the words to the song, you just read the back of the screen like karaoke. But it keeps people engaged. Very smart move. Love that. And then 2, when you have the cameras going, it makes it look like, oh my God, everybody knows all the words for her song and they're singing along. So that was a very smart move by her team as well. But outside of that, I think that I'm happy that I went. I enjoyed it. It was a solid performance. I think for this to be her first solo tour, her first album, and literally No Bars birthed this, and she did her thing. It was short and sweet. I think she did an amazing job. I give it an 8 out of 10. It was solid. I would go to another JT concert for sure, especially with that DJ. They had the place rocking. You could tell that the support was there. The people loved her. The people lived for her. She was happy. I don't ever want to see her get back with the City Girls. I just want her to keep growing this and keep growing her fan base, and just make sure that, right now the people do love you. But every artist is the more you grow, you go through a hate train. So right now, JT still has that underdog infant kind of feel, kind of touch essence to her. So people still feel like she's relatable. She's attainable. They like her. I hope she keeps that. But the higher that she goes, she'll be a little bit more distant, and she's got to get ready for the hate train to come. But as of right now, keep building that fan base. Keep doing your thing, because the show was good, and keep adding to it, and for her to be there with no openers, just her and her DJ, they killed that. They killed it. It was a great show, and I would recommend you go to a JT show. If you want to have a knockout, drag out, fun time, like on your hood shit, like, bitch, let's go. You want to be ratchet, and you want to smoke, girl, you go to the JT. You gonna get your life. Go to the JT. It's very much your hood bag, very much your hood, very much the girls in there had their cat suits on. Fish had their cat suits on. They had they, the ghetto wigs on and stuff. You had the hood gays, the ones that they had their cat suits on. And they was, and then you had the punks, that was giving like, we the fly gay boys in the building, we the cool one, we a vibe, And you had everybody like in their mood, in their ooze. And you had boys there with their girlfriends. It was a really nice, and I just like to see the difference. Everybody had on their black. It was given like black. It was given underground. It was just, and everybody was, how they had their shades on, and it was a vibe. It was a vibe, and it was dope. It was slapping in that motherfucker. It was definitely knocking. Okay, and I didn't stop wiggling. Okay, and so for me, I got turned. I was actually at the end. Like her concert make you feel like, well, I'm ready to go to the club. Like I was ready to go to the. Like I just felt like we could have stayed there that night, and she could have left, and the DJ could have stayed on. Baby, we would have been out to 3, 4 in the morning if he would have kept going like that. Because honestly, the DJ for me, he ate that up. He kept the crowd engaged the entire time, and she don't need no opener with that DJ. That DJ had that motherfucker rocking. So you didn't even notice if she wasn't out because you was turned up. By the time she came out, you was already up. And if she didn't come out with the right song, you'd have been like, hey, start over, come back and let the DJ keep mixing. So shout out to her and her team. It was an amazing event. I had a great time. 8 out of 10, JT, keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? We all watching. The people are proud of you. You ate that up. You looked amazing. You had us turned up. And girl, if you take a long break, girl, have another outfit ready and gagged alive. But I will say her Cinderella outfit lit up. It was kind of cute. She did a little one too with that one. So outside of that, it was a good time. But I noticed when she took that break and was taking too long, people started leaving. And so, they started leaving and filtering out. So that's the thing. The people started kind of getting bored because I was able to start navigating even closer and closer to the stage from the pit. But I like that it was comfortable, even though I was standing and I was in general admission, but it was still within inside the pit. I was cool. I had arm room, leg room. Me and my boy was able to, put our arms on each other and turn up, and we was taking flicks. It was a vibe. The people was turned up for her. And so I think she's on to something, and she has true fans that really rock with her, and I think that she should cherish that. And anybody, I think someone told me this may have been her last show. So if you didn't get a chance to see a JT show, whenever she gets back out on the road, make sure you go see her, check out her JT show, because she did her big one. She did a great job. And on that level, out of the shows that I've been through on that level, that's one of the best ones. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, because like I said, I just went to Ice Spice. I went to Bia's tour show and with the same similar venue. And I'm gonna be honest with you, JT, the people, her show was better. And not even just musically, it's just the crowd, the people, you can tell those were JT fans. They came out for her versus they looked on Eventbrite and seen that it was a JT concert and just wanted something to do for the night. You get what I'm saying? So those are core fans, and they were there, and it was a vibe, and it was like the city was out. All the blacks in the city. She brought LA out. At least the gays, the girls, and the trans. She brought us. She's our version. Like that's like if Moneybag Yo or Lil Baby came to town, you know what I'm saying? All the niggas would be out. That was what that gave for us. And so it turned up. We turned out. It was a vibe. So shout out JT. Yeah, I had a good time. And so I'm glad I went. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Have you guys ever been to a JT concert? If so, what did y'all think about it? And were you guys in the building last night? Let me know what y'all think. And until next time, keep that same energy. And we'll see you soon. Peace out.